He worked and studied at the same time, sometimes even to save money. He had to eat other people's leftovers. When the gap was so great, this once talented boy began to lament the injustice of fate. Despite this, he still didn't have the courage to fight against fate. That day, the girl he grew up with appeared in front of him. It was then that Fico realized that pity is more pathetic than sympathy. From then on, he made up his mind. He couldn't live like this anymore. When he was cleaning the cinema, he accidentally found a student ID card which changed his life forever. He wanted to return it to its rightful owner, but his friend refused. It turned out that his friend had been making fake ID cards for a living. Now with this student ID template, his orders began to surge. Spike doesn't understand why he needs a fake ID. His friend tells him that with a student ID, he can go to class. His friend also tells him that there are tens of thousands of people at the university. Many of his classmates never contacted each other even after they graduated, so they weren't afraid of being found out. With these introductions, Finkel found a quicker way than studying hard. On this day, Fico meets his ex-girlfriend at the university. He introduces his new identity, but Hashan never let him go. He had no choice but to admit his identity. He asked Hashan to give him a chance to start over. Fico has been struggling with the relationship between the two of them. On one hand, he was his childhood friend. On the other hand, she was the culprit who pushed him into the abyss. So, it was Fico who was jealous. He secretly reported Fico to the committee. She's the one who turned a genius into a prisoner.